The onset of AI has completely transformed the way we operate, compete, and innovate. Now, AI is a buzzword today, and why not? The technology packs in immense potential to be a game changer not only for governments, businesses, but also for common citizens. Hi, I'm Adarsh Som from ET Government, and you're watching a public sector leadership series. Today, we have another eminent guest joining us. He is Mr. Siddharth Dhar, Senior Vice President for Government Business at CoRover. So this interaction will witness the use cases of AI implementation in government and public sector, CoRover's perspective on how advanced technologies are shaping up the future of India, and how CoRover is contributing towards developing technological prowess, especially in terms of digitalization in the government and the public sector. Welcome, Mr. Dhar, to Public Sector Leadership Series by ET Government.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for sparing time. So to start with, I would like to understand your mission statement. So you say that you are enabling people to talk to AI bots as if they're talking to a human, intelligent human. So how are you faring on that front?
Well, we are faring very well. We are trying to bridge up the gap between human interaction and technology. So if we are talking about CoRover's initiative, CoRover has been always a forerunner in catering down to the more human-like centric voices. So once you are talking to a bot, it does not feel that you're talking to a bot. It'll give you an accuracy level as if you're speaking to a human. And that even in their own language, the language of their choice. So that is what CoRover forte is.
That sounds really interesting. So looking at your experience in the government business and the public sector business, I would like to know what are some of the pressing challenges that you have faced, whenever it comes to implementing or integrating advanced technologies in the government ecosystem?
So there are many. I'll name a few. When it comes down to the government initiatives, they have excellent, they have been over the years that we have seen that they have started adapting to things. But we are still lacking on the infrastructure models. We are yet to get there. Adaptation by center is perfect. But by states and sub-departments, we still face those challenges where the technology which is required for the modern AI is lacking. So we should get that. It should happen soon.
Yeah, we really hope that it should happen soon. And of course, looking at how the more developed economies are heading towards with the AI, I think India is still.
Oh well, believe you me, if I'm saying the government initiatives are superb. We can match up to the level of any country in the world. We have those infrastructures in place. We are getting there. We have state-of-the-art things available in India, but we are yet to get there. So there is a gap which has to be bridged as soon as possible.
So recently you partnered with ONDC, right? And you came up with a chatbot called as Mahakumbh AI Sahayata chatbot. So I would like to understand, firstly, what is that initiative? How is that partnership faring out? And how did that translate it into on ground, and is helping citizens?
Well, Mahakumbh has been on the bucket list of all Tirath Yatris in India, including foreigners. So this came as an idea in making by our founders, Ankush, Kunal and Manav. So they wanted to bring on voice bot and chatbot, the things that we specialize in. That how can we cater to the citizens of India? So we took in ONDC as a partner. ONDC is majorly into temple economy because all the small sector players, they merged their digital economy into one sector, which we brought on board, buyer apps, seller apps, we have brought on board onto our platform. This will enable them to go digitized. They can, you can place in orders for Triveni Jal, then you can place in orders for Prasad right onto our app, and it will further cater down to ask anything about Kumbh. How to travel, where to stay, how to stay, which emergency services are available. It will cater down to end-to-end solutions for it.
Great answer, sir. So it really feels like it's a very helpful app, especially when we look at the load of crowd that's there, that's gathered at the for the Mahakumbh. I think we really need this kind of an app so that citizens can easily refer to places, especially when it comes to the staying facilities or public facilities. So I think it could be a really good help. Now moving further, you just mentioned that with through digital technologies we are trying to rope in people, right, connecting people from top to bottom in across the country. But I really feel that there is a digital divide between the urban and the rural sector. Now, when I say that, what I really mean is government, the public sector, they're coming up with their services, right? Especially e-services, launching different applications. But I really feel that there is an accessibility issue when it comes to the people at the grassroots. And even if some of them do get the accessibility through CSCs or any other mode, we still see that there is a lack of digital literacy for them to understand and avail those services or leverage, that schemes. Do you think your Bharat GPT can bridge the gap, can help in this area?
Well, it is. It is. It has been designed to do that. We need to understand why is that divide, the divide that we are talking about. We are a orally literate country. We prefer to speak rather than to type, and we have that digital divide in us. So that is where Bharat GPT comes in play. All the details required on the form, you don't have to type it. You don't have to write it. You speak it out. It'll ask you questions. Aapka naam, aapki age, aapka father's name, mother's name, whatever details are there. You just have to speak it out. It'll convert it into a digitized format. That is the easiest accessibility that Bharat GPT can provide you with. Giving you an example of IRCTC. IRCTC, you don't have to book your tickets by manually clicking on and typing in your name. There is a bot, Ask Disha, which has been developed by CoRover, Bharat GPT. Click on that, speak your requirements, and it'll take down the entire details, right to the level of your OTP filing. Once you cater down to the end of your payments, you require an OTP. Even OTP can be spoken, and it'll capture and it'll give you the final results of the tickets.
So I think that's a very interesting solution to this problem, because and I think, as you also mentioned, that through Bhashini, you are enabling Bharat GPT, which is now catering to 22, Indic languages. So I think a lot of people who were earlier facing this issue of accessibility, or let's say not able to connect with the digital technologies, can now just speak to the chatbot, and the chatbot can in turn for them, do the service.
See, would you always prefer that you're speaking to a bot?
Not exactly.
So it is majorly that you'll prefer to speak to a human. You have to take out the frustration over there. That the person who is listening to you has to adapt to what exactly is your requirement. And this technology should be available 24/7. Not wait for a call center to open up at 9 in the morning and shut down at 6.
Right.
It is available 24/7. And that is the reason the bots are placed over there. Bots, the human-like interaction that you have with bots is and in your own language. You said Bhashini is available in 22. Hats off to the CEO, Amitabh Nag. He has done a wonderful job with Bhashini. We are catering to 14 languages as of now, Indian languages. We are taking it up, scaling it up to 22 scheduled languages of India. We are already catering to 80 plus international languages. So that is our forte.
So Siddharth, it's been wonderful talking to you till now. And with this, I come to the last question of this introduction. So what are some of the key focus areas for CoRover in the coming year ahead, and what are your future plans?
See, right from the e-commerce sector to BFSI to healthcare industries to education, we are trying to cater down to all. We are trying to bring on board our solutions to every sector. Our solution should be enabled enough to reach out to the tier 2, tier 3 cities also. The underprivileged should not be left behind. That is what our future plan is. So we are developing, we have developed, and we'll go aggressive on it.
Thanks, Siddharth. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you.